So if you're anything like me and you've been wondering if the Mavic 2 Pro drone quality is exactly what you're looking for, this is the video for you. So just to give you some background, me and Paola actually took a trip out to Wilmington, North Carolina. We got this cute little Airbnb shack right up on the water. It's so nice, and it's given me the perfect opportunity to fly my drone. I've actually been flying it for a couple of days now. I've gone all over different places, a little bit in my hometown city, Raleigh, a little bit out here, and just trying to get used to the drone, get a feel for it. And without any spoilers, I am hyper impressed with the quality of this thing. And we're gonna dive into it a little bit more, but it's good.
First day here was absolutely beautiful, and then this morning was beautiful, but it just started raining, and it's gonna rain the rest of the time here. But honestly, I'm fine with it. I mean, the place itself is absolutely stunning. So beautiful views, awesome place inside. I'm not mad at it.
I kind of like this kind of stuff. However, I don't like getting wet, so I'm just gonna head back inside. So whenever I go to make a YouTube video, I always try to think of it in terms of the viewer. What would I personally want to see from this video? In terms of like a product review, if I'm talking about the Mavic 2, as a consumer, what would I want to see in a video about the Mavic 2? You see, 2 years ago, I bought the Mavic Air, and I was new to drones. It was my first drone ever, and I thought that this drone was going to be the perfect drone for me. It's the solution to everything. It's gonna make my videos way better, and while it did give me some awesome elements that I'd never seen before in my videos, the quality wasn't there. A lot of people talk about gear doesn't matter, you know, just get better with storytelling skills. That's true, but for me personally, in my taste of filmmaking, I want everything to match. I want it to be unison. I want it to just mesh together. You see, if I'm filming on an A7 III or I'm filming on an A6500, I want my drone shots to reflect the quality of that. I want it to just be together. I want it to mesh. And the Mavic Air did not do that for me. There was just way too many noise in the shadows. The quality of the video was subpar, and the quality of the photos was terrible. And as a photographer, when I'm trying to post photos to Instagram, it wasn't working. I didn't like it, and so I stopped using it. I didn't enjoy using it as much as I thought I would. So when I started to look into the Mavic 2 Pro, I started searching on YouTube, and one thing that I was searching for the most was quality. I wanted to see the quality of the drone. I was looking for example videos, you know, videos that showed what I could expect out of the camera, out of the sensor. And so that's what I would want to see. If you're anything like me, you want to see the same thing. You want to know, is this drone all it's cracked up to be? Is this quality really as good as they say it is? Is the Hasselblad sensor that good? So, is it as good as everyone makes it out to be? Well, you saw the footage. I'm the kind of person who wants to see what's coming directly from the camera. A lot of people will, you know, use slow-mo to slow down the shots and make it look really good. It's a technique I use, but what does it look like straight out of the camera? Well, that's what you saw there. I was recording in 4K, 30 frames per second, hybrid gamma log because I did want to get a good amount of dynamic range. Something I always shoot in. I shoot in hybrid gamma log on the A7 III. I wanted to do it on the Mavic 2 Pro because sometimes you're shooting into a sunset and you just need that extra dynamic range. Other than that, I didn't slow the clips down any. I didn't apply any kind of crazy color grades, just, standard look. And I'm really impressed with the quality of the sensor. I love the drone. The range is way better than the Air. Having that, range, not that anxiety of the Wi-Fi losing its signal and then the Air deciding it's going wherever it wants to go is such a relief. Being able to just throw it in the air and know it's gonna be safe. But it wasn't about that. It was never about that. I didn't want this video to be, specifications. I didn't want it to be about all of the quick shot modes, none of that. I wanted to talk about the one thing that mattered to me the most, and that was the quality of the image coming out of that sensor. I'm impressed. It's highly worth it to me. I mean, the drone is what, $1,800 US. The next level up in terms of quality would probably be the Inspire, and that's anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000. The amount of value you're getting for the price is insane. It matches the style of anything you'd probably be shooting with. I mean, even if you were shooting on a Red, the Mavic 2 Pro could keep up. I mean, it really does look that good. And the color grading, the amount of detail that you can pull out of the shadows, out of the highlights with that extra dynamic range. I mean, I haven't even tried the 10-bit log, so I have no idea what that's like, but just being able to use that hybrid gamma log is insane. I mean, I'm impressed with the drone, and if you're wondering, if you're anything like me, and you're just thinking, is this drone quality really all they say it is? I'm telling you right now, it is. It's worth it. It's a great drone. You should probably get it unless you can afford it, and then you shouldn't get it, but it's worth it. So if you're anything like me and you've been wondering if the Mavic 2 Pro quality, whoa, that is insane. Look at that. That's so cool.